Hey, what's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Live Well LA. Hope my hair looks okay. Oh, let me just change one setting. I want to bring that down a bit, and we're good to go. I'm so excited to talk to you today. Hey, Black girls. Hey, Black women. What's up, y'all? Oh, the shirt. The shirt is from my website. It's a gorgeous blouse that is from my site. I'm sorry, not Live Well LA. That's my channel name. The website where you can grab the shirt is latobrooklyn.com. I am going to, what I'll do is run the intro and then I'm going to set it up so you guys can call in or hop online if you want to. You do not have to be on camera. Let's see, media. Let's go. We're going to run this. All right, let's run the intro. I'll be right back. Yeah, Drake was patting you on the back. All the rappers. Hey, what's up? Back again. Hey, what's up? It's up to you to do the research. It's up to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to be with you today. I'm going to tell you about something that happened to me a few days ago. I was talking to my mom. I usually tell my mom a lot about my business ideas, etc. And she's so extremely supportive, sweetest lady you could ever want to meet. And what happened was I was talking to my mom and I'm like, yeah, because I was asking ChatGPT and, I'm just glazing over the story, assuming she understood what ChatGPT was. She had no idea. She had no idea what ChatGPT was. Now, mind you, this is taking over the planet, right? Automation, generative models that can do everything, literally everything. I think, honestly, nobody's safe. You're just looking at a timeline of safety, right? So people be like, oh, EMT is a safe job. Is it? If AI and robots can do surgery, then it's only a matter of time before they can literally pick up a gurney, go into your home, get the patient, come out, do chest compressions, put on an oxygen mask. Nobody's safe. Pilots aren't safe. Plumbers aren't safe. EMT isn't safe. Teachers, customer service, physicians aren't safe. Nurses aren't safe. Nobody's safe from automation and artificial intelligence. Nobody is safe. So what that means is you need to figure out a way to influence people who think that they are. And what I would suggest is first, let's start with what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT, they call them, you know what? Let's ask ChatGPT, what are you? That way we get a very clear answer and then I'm not talking to myself. And hi, Chat.
Hey, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
Girl, so I'm trying to give some insight to maybe an older crowd about what ChatGPT is. So can you describe what ChatGPT is?
Absolutely. ChatGPT is an AI language model created by OpenAI. It can understand and generate human-like text based on the input it receives. Essentially, it can chat with you, answer questions, provide information, help with tasks, and even have casual conversations. It's like having a smart assistant that you can talk to anytime.
Thanks so much, girl. I'll be back.
You're welcome. Take care and talk to you soon.
Okay, so there we go. I'm going to put the call in the comment section. I believe it is pinned. So you should be able to see the link if you want to hop on the call. We're just having some general conversation. I want to tell I'm having a Black woman chat, but I'm assuming everybody can benefit from this. What is ChatGPT? What is generative AI? And generative, if you hear that term, it means it can generate answers for you, it can talk back. So you ask a question, I will generate an answer. There are many forms of ChatGPT. I think the best as far as ratings is DeepSeek. And again, if you're new to all this AI, these are apps you can download. You can go to your Apple App Store, or you can go to the Google Play Store, depending on the type of phone you have, and download ChatGPT or DeepSeek. DeepSeek is free. ChatGPT has levels that you can pay for increased use and better results. But if you're a newbie, ChatGPT, the free version, will probably work very well for you. I'm going to move this back a bit. So generative AI will generate answers for you. You can ask it anything. And what I've been doing personally is I've been looking for new businesses to start. Where is the world going? And I'll tell you, it's all tech. It's all tech, but so it's so advanced tech that you need to figure out what problem can I solve using automation and artificial intelligence. Because what you want to do is create something that's easy and you can automate from start to finish. And what ChatGPT can do for you is it can help you think of, this is what I do now at work. What can I do for myself? How do I get customers? How do I reach out and find the people that I want to buy my product or subscribe to my service, whatever that is? There are so many questions that you can ask that will allow you to start a business and make it lucrative. So let's talk about, once you download ChatGPT, grab a notebook. Nobody's too old for a notebook. A lot of people can take notes in their phone. I'm a very traditional, this is what I use. I don't want to show off what it says on it, but I use a whiteboard and a pen. I use a dry erase board. I put my things down here and I know what I need to do as far as the businesses I want to build, the stuff that I need to do. I have a to-do list here that helps me make sure I get everything done during the week. I don't want you to see exactly what's on it because it's some proprietary information on here, but I really love writing things down. And even next to this, I have a very traditional old school journal. I write everything down and I check it off as I go to make sure that I'm doing the right things with my time in a day. So let's talk about how you, as a Black woman who doesn't know anything about AI, can start a business using AI. Very easy. And I'm going to tell you why you need the notebook is because what you'll do is you'll go into ChatGPT or DeepSeek after you download it. You'll ask a question, and what you're putting in that box, and let me show you. Hopefully I can get it really clear. Hopefully I can get it clear on the screen. I don't know, y'all. It might be too bright. Let me try to dim the light. Now it's too dim. My phone is filthy. Anyway, ChatGPT works just like a chat, any type of chat or text message. You can ask a question right in the app. Once you open it, you'll add your email, create a password, you'll open it, there'll be a text box. First question that you insert is going to be, this is me. Ask me questions to learn who I am, what I do, and to find out my talent. Because I want to create a business around my talent. First question. And when you use ChatGPT or DeepSeek, what you're putting and what you're typing is called a prompt. You're kind of prompting or initiating this model, this AI, artificial intelligence model, to generate something. So you're prompting it to do something for you, regardless of how small or big. So you'll say, ask me questions about myself so that you can learn more about me, my talents, etc., and what I do and what I love and what I enjoy, so that I can create a business around it. That should be your first prompt. And I'm sorry if my Wi-Fi is cutting in and out, but that should be your first prompt. And then ChatGPT will ask, what do you do? Upload your resume. Do you have a photo of yourself? It may ask you for a photo. It may not ask you for a photo, but it'll start to ask you questions about yourself so that it can understand what you do, what you enjoy, where's your talent, where are you educated, where do you have credentialing, etc. And then you say, because I want to create a business around it, and it'll give you ideas of what you can do. Now, if you have a more specific line of business that you would like to start using AI and generative models, what you'll do is you'll say, not only I want to create a business around it, you'll say, ask me things about myself so you can learn my talents, my education, my credentials, and about me because I want to start a consulting business, or I want to open a storefront, or because I want to teach a master class, or because I want to write ebooks. You can specify that to what you want, but you can leave it broad, and then ChatGPT can give you information about what you can do, what your talents lend to. And trust me when I tell you, I think a lot of people are intimidated by consulting type work. If you don't think that the largest companies in the world, like American Express, um, Progressive Insurance, Geico Insurance, Bank of America, T-Mobile, Google, they use consultants. All of them, big businesses to small businesses. I'm talking Pfizer to the farmer's market. They use consultants. If it's only to motivate employees, if it's only to teach diversity, if it's to, there are women and men who go to large companies as consultants and teach employee happiness, who teach coping skills, who teach how to understand and thrive in a diverse market. Consultants are contracted everywhere every day. So don't be intimidated thinking, oh, it's oversaturated, or oh, I don't have the skill set. You do. You're going to use AI and ChatGPT to put it together in a business plan. That is my last video is about confidence. Stop asking permission. Stop waiting for this almighty sign. The sign is here. The sign is now. You have the skill set. You need to put it in a business format. Consulting is not oversaturated. There are millions of businesses, and they all could use a consultant to help them do it better. I don't care what it is. If you think what you're doing is too small because you work in customer service, you could be consulting huge companies in front of all of their employees how to deal with difficult clients. That's a skill set you have if you're sitting on the phone all day. You know how to deal with difficult clients. You could teach you can teach employees on coping mechanisms, on stress reducing techniques. There's no limit to your talent and your skill set. It doesn't have to be crazy. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to program. So what? So what? I work in corporate America, and I tell you what, people get paid for everything. Everything. So once you've added that prompt, that initial prompt to ChatGPT, and what I'll do, I'll put together a guide and I'll link it in my description box. You'll be able to see um, the guide. I'll make it a downloadable guide. We'll have to charge something. It'll be $1. I'll make a $1 guide for introducing you to ChatGPT. I'll make it $1 for the rest of the week. How about that? And then it'll go up to 20. It'll be $19.99. This week I'll make it $1. Introducing you to ChatGPT and how to turn your skill set into a profitable, scalable business. I have that talent. I know. I know I have that talent. So let's talk about that prompt, that initial prompt. It'll be in the guide. That initial prompt. help ChatGPT learn who you are. And then we can narrow down what is your skill set. Don't think because you're just customer service or just work on the phones or just a cashier, you don't have something to offer, because you do. You absolutely do. And what makes it beautiful in this day and age is that you can automate that. This AI model, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Gemini, they can all literally tell you even which websites to use or which apps to use once it gives you the business plan. There is nothing you really need to do other than follow through. And then once you follow through and created your website, thought of your pitch, you can automate your email list. You can automate your phone calls. You can automate your scheduling. You can automate your Instagram and Facebook, TikTok, X post. You can automate the marketing. Everything you want to do can be done super simple using these same generative models that you'll have on your phone or your iPad. Everything you need to do can be done through AI. So after you've created that prompt, you'll then say, but the beautiful thing about these generative models, this AI, is that it will ask you, do you want me to XYZ next? And it'll focus on the question at hand. It'll say, okay, I'm going to learn this about you. Once we've got through that conversation piece, it'll ask you, you may not ever need to put another prompt in there related to this initial business you want to start. You'll say, um, ask me questions to learn about me. I want to start a business. And it'll pull out your talent. It'll say, what do you think of this, this, and this? And you'll say, yes, I enjoy doing this. It might ask you, do you enjoy talking to people? Do you like being on camera? Do you want to work locally? Would you like to scale it nationally or globally? And then you'll say yes. And it'll say, okay, let's get started with this idea. Let's come up with a business name. Let's figure out who you want to target as your initial customers. Do you want to? ChatGPT can make you what's called an MVP, minimal viable product. And it'll walk you through making the smallest scale product that you can sell. And what you do is you say, okay, I have the minimum viable product. I'm in beta mode. I'm giving you a very low cost. You sign up today, you'll be a new customer, or I'm giving you a founder special, whatever, whatnot. And that minimum viable product can actually start earning you money the same day. The same day. And once you play with ChatGPT, you'll learn. Once you play with ChatGPT enough, you'll learn everything that it can do. 100%. 100%. And if you don't, there are YouTube videos and there are creators like me who would love to help you. If you need help, you definitely can always reach out to me, especially after you buy the guide. I will offer, of course, at a cost, one-on-one coaching. Hey, thank you for the check-in, all in for the check. Thank you. Just teaching people how to start businesses, automate businesses, and what prompts they can use to do it all through ChatGPT. You don't need to do anything but follow through. So once you've asked ChatGPT to create this business for you and to give you this quote MVP, remember that term, it's a minimum viable product. That means it's the smallest scale of whatever you want, the website, the app, the it's called a mobile landing page, something. If you don't want to create an app, I understand, but you need a website for credibility. You need to have an example to show people. That's why you need that minimum viable product. And you need to be confident in what you do. But as you use ChatGPT and you understand what's happening, you will become confident in the product that you're offering because you'll understand your skill set better. I don't care what you do, you have a skill set that can be a business. So like I said before, if you think I'm just on the phone doing customer service, great. We've had outsiders come in as consultants to teach people how to de-stress after a client call, how to de-stress, how to be happy in the face of adversity. Those are the things that you can rebrand. Oh, I'm just on the phone taking customer service calls. No. How to be happy in the face of adversity is a business. Is a business you can contract. I'll talk to 400 of your employees in a 2-week span, pay me $10,000, and I'll show up on Mondays and Fridays for 2 weeks. People do it all the time. There is no small business, or there is no small talent or gift or secret sauce that you have that cannot be branded and sold to these companies. Especially now when AI can literally write the speech for you, pitch the customer, um, send automated emails, do follow-up emails for you to keep you continuous business. There is nothing that these generative artificial intelligence models cannot do for you. So once you get familiar with what ChatGPT is, what DeepSeek is, what Gemini is, you can start 10 businesses today and make money now. But what you have to think about is what is the problem I want to solve? And you can even ask that because, like I said, those questions that you put into ChatGPT or DeepSeek as a prompt, you can ask, "Hey, Conceita's here. What's up, buddy? How was your birthday weekend?" I relaxed. I did nothing but relax, and I'm so glad I did. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for checking in. Talking about business today, getting people familiar with ChatGPT. I said earlier I was on the phone with my mom. She had no idea what ChatGPT was. And I'm like, hello, it's only taking over the world. What do you mean? So I understand that there is a market of people who are not prepared for ChatGPT. And as we see companies like the biggest company across the globe now is Salesforce. And as people, yes, did nothing and enjoyed it too. Good for you. Good for you. So as we get people who are service-based people, you got baristas losing their jobs to robot coffee makers. It's happening all over. McDonald's has completely removed employees from some of their restaurants. People on phones and customer service, chat bots are taking over customer service. So I want people to be prepared. You know what I mean? So people think, oh, I'm in HR, my job can't be taken over. Absolutely, it can be taken over because, well, I'm in HR, and AI could just look at the metrics. How many phone calls did you take? How many times have you been late to work? If your metrics don't add up, AI can call you or send you an email and say thank you for your services. You know what I mean? So I don't want anybody to be comfortable. I saw somebody said EMT jobs were AI. They can't be taken over by AI. And I said, if you think we have robot cars, they can get to your house if there's an emergency. They can put you on a gurney. They can lift you up, put you on a gurney, put a mask on your face, pump your chest, whatever they need to do. If they can do surgery in the hospital with a robot, an automated robot, then our EMTs can absolutely be replaced. Everybody at this stage can be replaced. If you don't think that your job can be replaced by AI, then you don't really have an understanding of what's happening. That is huge. And I'm sad to say that to people, but you have to look at companies like I was talking before you came in, Conceited. I was talking about this company, Salesforce. Salesforce, their original messaging was we're merging AI with people. Salesforce is here to eliminate your job because companies will pay them big bucks to eliminate the human payroll. Because now we only have to pay Salesforce, and maybe it is half. Maybe we have to pay Salesforce half of what our people cost, but so what? We're still up. We've cut our expense for people and health insurance. I don't think people understand how big companies, let's say a Geico, let's say a Walmart, let's say a Walmart has completely eliminated people. This was years ago. This started. Walmart has completely eliminated humans. McDonald's restaurants can completely eliminate humans. Hospitals can completely eliminate humans. Customer service can be completely eliminated. Salesforce, if you don't follow this company, I follow Salesforce very closely because I'm very interested in what they're doing because I remember their original messaging was merging AI with people. Absolutely not. Salesforce now, that's why their stock is growing. People are excited to eliminate the people salary and the people healthcare from big corporations. Do you know how much money that puts into the pocket of the shareholders and the C-suites? That's all they care about is the last dollar. That's why I'm trying to help women, Black women who are really behind on AI and technology and how powerful this can be for your lives to change with starting a business and really just learning what it can do for you. I know a lot of people use it for meal prep and figure out what I have in my fridge to make a recipe. Absolutely not. Use it to start a business that we can scale and make lucrative. Absolutely not. All I care about is you using AI to start a business that can sustain you as everything comes to a screeching halt. Everything will come to a screeching halt. You'll see it in your lifetime. You'll see it in your lifetime. There will be mass layoffs. There will be mass changes to corporations that we used to know. Remember when and I want to say something else. I want to say something else about Doge. Understand, Doge is not getting rid of waste. Understand on the back end, Elon is promising that he can automate these positions. I know everybody's like, why are they laying off so many people? They're getting rid of people because Elon is promising to automate these jobs. These 20, 30,000 people that were laid off, one server can do what they're doing. Trust me, the IRS will be eliminated within the next few years. Oh no, my camera's gone again. And it's not overheating. I'm sorry, y'all. My camera has lost connection again. And I know it's not the battery. Let's see what it is. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can find a better way. Sorry. Let me see. That camera. This one. Oh, let's see if my webcam works on my laptop, y'all. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, this is perfect. This works. Okay, so as I was saying, let me go back here. Here we go. Oh, I don't know what's up with my camera. It could be the battery's low. Give me 1 second, folks. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Menu. Oh, yeah, battery's exhausted. That's so strange. I put it on the charge last night. No worries. We'll work from here. Okay, I'm still here. Sorry about that. Yeah. So anyway, matter of fact, let's cut the stream. I'll charge my battery. I'll be back for part 2. We're going to get into it really deep.